got imitation crab right there. I got some cream cheese. I got more seasoning where this came from. And I'm not gonna go and grab it, but we're making egg rolls, crab egg rolls. Let's see how we're gonna do this. I need to find a good chef, and I'm gonna watch one of their videos. Let's see. There we go, right there. This is the video I was telling y'all about. It actually went bad on me, so I had to leave it. Of course, we live now. Let me see, make sure. Yeah, we live. Yeah, we live. Okay. All right. Let's go back. I need to find this video.
Hey y'all, welcome to Chess Cuisines. Today we're making crab cake.
We need to find a good chef now. Nah, they're doing lobster tail. I have lobster tail too, but I don't know who to go with. Should I go with a guy or a girl? I think I'm gonna go with these girls that was there.
Rolls will be cooked and taste so super delicious, okay? So now, 2 to 3 minutes in hot boiling water. When I come back, we need to cut up some of our crab.
$3 pepper jack steak burrito. Now joining the
I'm gonna go with her.
menu with 10 items, each just $3 or less.
See what she got.
At Kaiser, they do put students first. It's always about being...
Gonna need egg in a water slurry, and we'll talk a little bit more about what we're gonna need. Egg rolls, okay? You're also gonna need coleslaw mix, okay? You
I don't have
need
that.
some cornstarch in a water slurry, and we'll talk a little bit more about what we're gonna do with that. Couple spices to make everything taste good. We have black pepper, salt, Cajun seasoning, and ginger. We also have a dipping sauce, sweet and sour sauce. You're gonna need some water, and also you're gonna need some oil to fry these babies. Make sure your hands are impeccably clean. Let's get started with this amazing crab and shrimp egg rolls, Jimmy Young style. So the first thing that we wanna do is something really interesting. We're gonna take our coleslaw mix, and if you can't find coleslaw mix, I hate to have raw cabbage in your hands, right? So saute it a little bit, or do it this way, and your egg rolls will be cooked and taste so super delicious, okay? So now, 2 to 3 minutes in hot boiling water. When I come back, we need to cut up some of our crab. If you're gonna use fresh crab, feel through the crab. Make sure that there are no shells, okay? And with these cooked shrimp, we are definitely gonna take off the tails as well. When I come back. So now what we're gonna do, and it was just that quick. 3 minutes, I boiled the cabbage. The cabbage is in the sink and it's draining. I did sprinkle some cold water on it to cool it down, because you never wanna put hot ingredients into your egg roll wrapper. It kind of messes up the wrapper. You wanna make sure all of your items are cooled down before going into the wrapper. Okay, so we have some beautiful shrimp here, and I'm gonna chop it down. There's gonna be some people that's gonna ask me, can I put my shrimp in there like that? Sure you can, if you want to, but I don't suggest, you know. All right, if you were doing spring
I gotta
rolls,
cook the crab though?
I like to put a whole shrimp in there because
Yeah, I'm
you can
cooking
see
mine.
through the spring
She
roll.
cutting up. Okay, she mixed it. I'm cooking mine, fuck that.
You must use is the Cajun seasoning. So I'm gonna go in with a nice amount, but really not too much, okay?
You do what you do. I'm gonna cook mine the way I want.
Cajun seasoning. Watch out. Oh my goodness, Gina. Yes.
Yeah, I'm
It's
putting
so
Cajun in
flavorful.
mine.
It's so
Black, and I got.
If you can't use it, then simply leave it out. Okay? And we're gonna put some black pepper. In the meantime, between time, I have oil heating up behind me on the larger stove.
Shoot.
And I want that oil to
Golly.
be preheated to
That pepper took
350
me out, bro.
degrees so that our egg rolls cook up just perfectly. And a lot of people like to ask me, Virginia, how do I know when my egg roll is done? Well, you all know that perfect golden brown crispiness. You know that color. When you achieve that color, your egg roll is done. And like I said, make sure your ingredients are always cooked before going into your wrapper. When I come back, I'm going to show you how to wrap them, and let me show you what the egg roll wrapper looks like. Just like this. A little bit of white stuff that's on there, that's cornstarch, so that they don't stick. So don't worry if you see white on there. Okay, so what you're going to need to get out is your some cold water and about a half a teaspoon of cornstarch. Mix the two together, and that's going to help to seal up your egg roll wrapper. If you don't have cornstarch, no worries, you can just use cold water. Let's start to wrapping these egg rolls. I like to tell people, don't overstuff your egg roll. Overstuffing it can make it a little difficult to roll it, and it may open up while it's cooking, okay? So use a tablespoon. You could use a tablespoon and a half, but don't get wild with it, right? You want to taste the ingredients, you're going to be able to, even with a tablespoon, okay? And then, as long as you season it well, you're going to have no issues. Like literally, this much right here is the perfect amount. Gina, only that much? Yes, but if you're a stickler and you want a little tiny bit more, just a little tiny bit more, that's it. Okay, so you see how I have it like diamond shaped towards me, purposely do that. And then take a look over here real quick what I'm doing. That's the cornstarch in the water, okay? And I want to soak all of these edges, okay, just like this, so it can be nice and sticky and applied to each other, okay? And then we're going to begin, scoop the ingredients this way. Let's fold the egg roll, okay? Roll it just a little, fold in the point, okay? Fold in this point. Everyone's egg roll might look a little different, but I promise you, like if you don't overstuff it, it will work out, okay? So don't freak out. Okay, you need a little bit more water, put some more. Okay.
Didn't they cook the egg roll, man? Hold up. I ain't see her cook nothing.
Before going into your wrapper. When I come back, I'm going to show you how to wrap them. And let me show you the
Yeah, you gotta cook them, no? You can't eat it like
and we're
this.
going to put some black
Let me see.
pepper. In the meantime, between time, I
think I'll
have
keep it.
oil.
I'ma still cook mine though.
On
I want
the
mine
larger
cooked.
stove. And I want that oil to be preheated to 350
I think you can eat it like that,
degrees
though.
so that our egg rolls
I
can
just did
cook
that, and
just
it's gonna take that.
perfectly. And a lot of people like to ask me, Virginia, how do I know when my egg roll is done? Well, you all know that perfect golden brown crispiness. You know that color.
And it
When
tastes
you
a little,
achieve that color, your egg roll
that
is
seasoning
done.
I put,
Like I said,
a little
make sure
blackened,
the ingredients
yeah.
are always cooked before going into your wrapper. When I come back, I'm going to show you how to wrap them. And let me show you what the egg roll wrapper looks like. Just like this. A little bit of white stuff that's on there, that's cornstarch, so that they don't stick. So don't worry if you see white on there. Okay, so what you're going to need to get out is your some cold water and about a half a teaspoon of cornstarch. Mix the two together, and that's going to help to seal up.
I want some onion in there. I don't know, I'm making my own. I ain't even gonna follow her recipe. We're probably gonna go a whole nother video. First time making these, baby. So, bear with me.
With Chime, you get fee-free banking. Plus, earn your credit up to 70 points with everyday purchases. Using your own money.
And I feel like the crab gonna cook hella fast.
Take charge of your financial progress. Open a Chime checking account in minutes.
I don't know why I left this spoon in here like it's not plastic. Ooh, that look good though.
Your egg roll wrapper. If you don't have cornstarch, no worries, you can just use cold water. Let's start to wrapping these egg rolls. I like to tell people, don't overstuff your egg roll. Overstuffing it can make it a little difficult to roll it, and it may open up
It's in there.
Use a tablespoon. Use a tablespoon and a half, but don't get wild with it, right? You want to taste it.
All my feelings is gonna be this. Like I don't have too much feelings though.
Okay, and then as long as you season it well, you're gonna have no issues. Like literally, this much right here is the perfect. Do you know only that much? Yes, but if you're a stickler, you want a little tiny bit more, just a little tiny bit more. That's it. Okay, so you see how I have it like diamond shaped towards me. Purposely do that, and then take a look over here real quick. What I'm doing. That's the cornstarch in the water. Okay, and I want to.
Now I'm dicing these up finally as much as I can, because I want them to go into this egg roll,
just like
cook
this, so it can
all the way,
and apply to each other.
and not be like too bulky.
And then we're
You know
going
what I
to
mean?
begin scoop the ingredients this way. Let's go see.
Now I can rough chop it because I finally chopped
Only
it.
just a little.
And I'm not super finely chopping this down where it's diced, you know what I'm saying? Made my little lines, that's all.
Might look a little different, but I promise you, like if you don't overstuff it, it will work.
Could do all that if I wanted to, but it don't take too long. And like I said, I'm cooking this crab, so I don't want that to cook before the veggies is done. I want them to cook at the same time so they can get the flavor.
Okay, put this onto a cookie sheet and just let it set. It'll be just fine. Let it set. And so while you make your egg rolls, what you do, start heating up that oil. It needs to be 350 degrees in order for this to turn out perfect. Okay, just make sure it's hot enough, but don't yank the heat up too high. Okay, we're gonna continue to make a couple more, and the next thing we do, fry these eggs. Let's get these to the oil. Make sure it sizzles like that. If you don't see the sizzle,
Nice little crunch though, you know?
wait to put another in because you definitely want this to cook up right?
Right.
Try if you can by putting the seam side down. Not all the time will it work because sometimes they like to flip around on you, but you'll know when it's done. Oh, look at that. Oh, it smells good already. Look at this, everybody. Just someone tell me, do you think you can do it? By all means, you can do it quick, simple, Gina Young style, and everybody.
I'm gonna add a little bit of water in here
This is what we're having at the Youngs for lunch.
because I want the onions and peppers to catch that.
12:43 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're having seafood egg rolls, Gina Young style. Make it some.
Break them down as
Take
I
a look,
cook.
everybody. Gina Young style, delicious.
I think I'm gonna add some
seafood
more
egg rolls.
Creole.
Make it some. If you all enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't
some more
subscribed,
Creole.
make sure you subscribe.
Add some more
Tell
blackened.
your family, tell your friends, tell everyone you know what Gina Young's doing in this kitchen on a daily basis. Let's make some deep fried crab.
Oh, I know her. That's the
Yes.
Tammy, right?
This
Kimmy,
is one of the
Kimmy.
recipes that I did a
Okay.
couple years ago.
Like I said, I wanted to look for a cook that I knew already. That lady wasn't bad though. She gave me the outline, so we good. Now I'm gonna just go with another one, you know?
Get some butter in the pan so that butter will not burn. Then I season some big dog shrimp with just a little bit of Old Bay,
Let me
some
put this
garlic
water in
powder,
there.
and I'll go ahead and sear it in this pan. Just about 2-3 minutes per side. We don't want it to be overcooked. When it comes to shrimp, if you overcook it, it will be real gummy and rubbery, and you don't want that. Once they start getting pink, go ahead and flip them, and then they should have this like perfect hue to them. Now they say an overcooked shrimp will be all curled up and balled up. Some of mine will, but that's okay because this one right here was perfect. We're gonna take all of these out the pan and put them in a bowl to the side. It should get real nice and juicy in there. Now for our crab mixture, go ahead and get a little bit of mayo in a bowl, some Dijon mustard, and some fresh squeezed lemon juice, not the other stuff. Go ahead
Okay,
and
my
add in
lemon,
some hot sauce,
I had it in my
some
fridge for a
seasoning,
while. I don't know if
some
it's still
seasoning
good.
that you love.
We'll see.
This one, try the Old Bay hot sauce. Just trust me. Get some seafood seasoning in there
Oh
as
man, I
well.
do.
Mix it
Now
all
we gotta
up.
do a taste test.
at this step right here.
Taste
if
test.
you need more seasoning, this is where you add more seasoning before you add in
Not bad,
your
good enough
egg.
to me.
Then throw in your egg, mix that up.
Little bit of-
You don't want no stringy eggs in there. Mix it up.
But not too good.
Do all this mixing beforehand because once we add that crab lump in there, we don't want it to
So I
break
made
up
a
too much. So
watermelon-
we gotta get majority of the mixing done in the beginning. Now get your shrimp, chop them up to small pieces.
I'm gonna go ahead and squeeze some of that lemon in there.
As you want it to be.
These were black tiger shrimp that I got from Wegmans. I think it was like 16 to 20 per pound. And then add in your jumbo lump crab and your shrimp. The jumbo lump crab, when you bite into it and you get that big old piece of crab, it just makes everything better. Incorporate all of this really well before you go ahead and add in your breadcrumbs, or what I use is some crushed up Ritz crackers. Ritz has these like garlic herb crackers. Oh my goodness. Crush those up, add them in there for a binding agent and a little bit of a filler too. So go ahead and add it in there and fold it in there gently, please. You do not want to break up this crab. But if you want to break up your crab, you definitely could. Some people don't like the big chunks of crab in there, and sometimes people want to.
I think she's making something different though.
Shells in the crab.
I know she got shrimp.
Just to see if you need to add
That bread, I think she's making like a crab cake.
If you need to, if not, you're
Which
fine.
is what we're not
Be able
doing.
to come together and stay together once.
We got the lemon in
I
there.
almost forgot to
Fruit
add in
punch.
some fresh parsley. I don't know. People think parsley is just color. No, baby. If you can smell it, you can have flavor to it. Once everything comes together, it's time to start making up our balls, okay? So you can make the ball as big or as little as you want to. And I want mine to be big. Get some panko breadcrumbs and start your drinking station. You're gonna have panko breadcrumbs. And of course, we're gonna do what to them? Season it because, duh, you know how we do over here. We season in layers, auntie. Mix that panko up real good. I like using panko because it has that extra crunch. Breadcrumbs, they're cool, but that panko, it just has that, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying.
Nothing.
Finish pouring all your balls and then put them in the fridge to set. I want them to be kind of cold so they do not fall apart. Now they're pretty wet, so I didn't do any egg. I just went ahead and rolled it right into the breadcrumbs, and it sticks to it just fine. So there's no flour wash, egg wash, and all the other stuff. Just put them in the breadcrumbs, and you're gonna be good to go. Now go ahead and put them in the fridge again while you get your oil nice and hot to about 350 to about 365 degrees. Everything's pretty cooked in here besides the egg, so we're just gonna do a real quick flash fry, and will not take long at all. And make sure you use a colander spoon to drop your balls in because you don't want that oil splashing up at your fingers when you try to drop your balls in. Don't overcrowd your pot. Yeah, I know I love to deep fry anything that could be fried. If it's gonna be fried, it's gonna be deep fried in this house. To me, deep fried is just quicker and it cooks it honestly way more even. But look how golden brown and beautiful, like me, them crab and shrimp balls are. These are perfect, a little appetizer to your favorite fancy boozy meal. You could make your man or your girl, or even a pre-game snack to watching the Warriors win the championship for the 5th time. You know, something like that. Put it on the wire.
I'm gonna go ahead and try it. It's cooked.
Quick little garlic and herb sauce. Get you some butter and some garlic into a pan and keep it nice and medium low. You do not want to burn our garlic.
They're good. They're good.
No, tastes good.
Now,
then we're gonna add in some heavy cream because
I gotta find my
and then some Cajun seasoning for the kick. You know what I'm saying? That Tony's is gonna do it right every single time.
Is it in the
Then add in your
microwave
favorite
still?
all-purpose cream seasoning, mix it real good. The heavy cream will boil you. You want that? Because now we're gonna add in a little bit of cheese.
My phone's on
Or
top.
a lot of it. Throw in some Parmesan and some red cheese. Cut the heat.
Okay,
and
lady.
then just keep on mixing it till the cheese completely
All right.
melts. You
Get
don't
out
wanna
of
burn
here.
the cheese at all.
Let's go back to these shorts.
Today I'm coming with a twist. I took an egg roll wrapper, stuffed it with crab cake, deep fried it, sliced it open, and gave it that classic sear on the pan to finish it off. And I'm telling y'all, it's pressure. Let's get into it. So boom, I ain't mashing none of this, but we're gonna go ahead with some mayo, Dijon mustard, Worcester whatever sauce, Louisiana hot sauce, lemon juice, parsley, green onion, and my southern made Creole seasoning. Remember, if you ain't sneezing, it ain't seasoned. Go ahead
You
and
definitely
add
didn't do the
binder.
same
We're gonna
thing.
mix it up till everything is well incorporated and come with buku lump crab meat and some breadcrumbs. Now you want to gently fold it together. Lay out your egg roll wrap and we're gonna wet the edges with just some water.
I don't
Add
have
your crab cake
breadcrumbs.
mix shit, and then we're gonna roll it nice and tight, making sure nothing spills
What
out.
do we have?
Then right here, we're gonna go a step further. Combine milk, egg, and concentrated liquid seasoning oil to make an egg wash, and then we're gonna have some
Damn, I don't got croutons neither,
Add
man.
it to the egg wash, then flour, then repeat that process. We're gonna go ahead and deep fry it till it's nice and golden brown. And look at that. Yes, Lord. Let it rest on a wire rack, and then we're gonna slice it open before we give it that classic crab
What else
cake
can I
look by
put
searing
in
the
here?
big side down in some butter. Pair it with remoulade, but I like it with yum yum sauce. Y'all try it out, and just like my name, you're all done. Today I'm coming with a twist. I took an egg roll wrapper, stuffed it with crab cake, deep fried it, sliced it open, and gave it that classic sear on the pan to finish it off. And I'm telling y'all, it's pressure. Let's get into it. So boom, I ain't mashing none of this, but we're gonna go ahead with some mayo, Dijon mustard, Worcester whatever sauce, Louisiana hot sauce, lemon juice, parsley, green onion, and my southern made Creole seasoning. Remember, if you
I
ain't
don't
sneezing,
like
it ain't
this recipe
seasoned.
yet.
Go ahead and
No.
Yes, I'm really the only person that's stuff the whole complete entire snow crab leg, Alaskan snow.
I made some crab cake egg rolls, and they were so freaking good. I made some crab cakes the other day, and for the leftover mixture that I had, I decided to place them in some egg roll wrappers. I just took that filling and just placed it in the center of each wrapper.
Okay, he got the Creole seasoning. Dang, he ain't do much. I don't think he was crazy. Hot sauce, and that looked like mustard. Worcester sauce, butter, garlic. At this point, bro, I'm gonna do what the white lady did.
This is not a protect pack. Got sent from overseas with a postcard drowning in sin. Life's a beach, need a coast guard. Red legs to the coast, activate the alarm. Now we docking the boat. Big rope with the anchortron, sent straight Patron. 3,000 miles away from home, middle of the ocean, had to cut the navigation on. Nautical competition, conference. Flip flops in my nautical sweats. Got your bitch on her knees, swapping the deck. Waste the perpetual, the yacht was against. Submariner or the sea dweller. This is not a protect pack. Got sent from overseas with a postcard drowning in
like
life's a
that gotta
beast,
be
need a
cool.
coast guard. Red legs to the coast,
You can't put that in hot. It's gonna melt it down.
big rope with the anchortron, it's
gonna melt the
middle of the ocean, had to cut the navigation on. Nautical competition, compass. Flip flops in my nautical sweats. Got your bitch on her knees, swapping the deck. Waste the perpetual, the yacht was against. Submariner or the sea dweller. This is not a protect pack. Got sent from overseas with a postcard drowning in sin. Life's a beach, need a coast guard. Red legs to the coast, activate the alarm. Now we docking the boat. Big rope with the anchortron, sent straight Patron. 3,000 miles away from home, middle of the ocean, had to cut the navigation on. Nautical competition, compass. Flip flops in my nautical sweats. Got your bitch on her knees, swapping the deck. Waste the perpetual, the yacht was against. Submariner or the sea dweller. This is not a protect pack. Got sent from overseas with a postcard.
That's in there.
Life's a beach, need a coast guard. Great legs to the coast. Activate
They got a good way to do it.
big rope with the anchortron.
I'm gonna put this up. I don't want that done. It's gonna hold temperature. I'll be freestyling, and I do it while I'm on live. I don't do it wait to premeditate none of the videos. Let's go ahead and look up some good shit. Nah, I looked up her already. And him, okay. Shorts. We need short ideas right now. Come on, man. And then, I mean, I could probably cool it down with like cold stuff, but I don't know. I don't want to experiment too much and fuck up the meal, you know? They did hot sauce. I got sriracha. I got some mayo. I used the cream cheese, and I used this for the filling so far. I think I should cut up a raw onion and throw that in there though. That will do me some justice. Where's my cutting board? Can't. Oh shit! I put it back in the fridge with the cream cheese. All right, that's cool. That's cool. This is done though. I know that. That's done. Yeah. And I don't know what's going on with the internet, man. No, I've seen that already.
This one is from all my crab.
This is the appetizer she told you not to worry about. A perfectly golden and crispy exterior, concealing all the nostalgic flavors of crab rangoon. You deserve this. Let me show you how easy this is. Combine cream cheese, surimi seafood, green onion, parsley, garlic, mozzarella, onion powder, sugar, and salt. Mix until combined. Place a good amount at the center of your egg roll wrapper. Brush all sides with egg wash. Fold in the 3 corners closest to you, then roll to the tip, just like that. Deep fry in hot oil until you get that classic takeout egg roll golden shell, just like that. 2 classics fused to create an unforgettable experience. This isn't the first time someone's made crab rangoon egg rolls, but I guarantee they've never looked this good. Trust me. This is the appetizer she told you not to worry about. A perfectly golden and crispy exterior, concealing all the nostalgic flavors of crab rangoon. You deserve this. Let me show you how easy this is. Combine cream cheese, surimi seafood, green onion, parsley, garlic, mozzarella, onion powder, sugar, and salt. Mix until combined. Place a good amount at the center of your egg roll wrapper. Brush all sides with egg wash. Fold in the 3 corners closest to you, then roll to the tip, just like that. Deep fry in hot oil until you get that classic takeout egg roll golden shell, just like that.
I ain't gonna do all that now. But then again, I probably should, right? It makes way more sense to do that.
The first time someone's made crab rangoon egg rolls, but I guarantee they never look this good. Trust me. This is the appetizer.
I'm gonna pull out the deep fryer, y'all. I got a deep fryer.
Crispy exterior, concealing all the nostalgia.
Hopefully it works still, and it don't burn out.
You deserve this. Let me show you how easy this is. Combine cream cheese, surimi seafood, green onion, parsley, garlic, mozzarella, onion powder, sugar, and salt. Mix until combined. Place a good amount at the center of your egg roll wrapper. Brush all sides with egg wash. Fold in the 3 corners closest to you, then roll to the tip, just like that. Deep fry in hot oil until you get that classic takeout egg roll golden shell, just like that. 2 classics fused to create an unforgettable experience. This isn't the first time someone's made.
I'm just out of hand talk. Why is this not doing it? You know something? That might be a sign. I don't know, I think it's them though. Look like 2 magnets. I'll try it. I don't even know if this motherfucker on. Oh, there you go. So that's on. What the hell? Bro, nigga ain't got time for this. I'm sorry. I tried. We ain't got time for this. Okay. Next.
Y'all want to make some crab cake egg rolls? I know, I do too. Let's do it. First things first, let's start with 4 tablespoons mayo, 1 tablespoon Dijon mustard, 1 tablespoon Worcestershire, and 1 large egg. We're going to add in 1 teaspoon lemon juice, 1 teaspoon parsley, and 1.5 teaspoon Old Bay seasoning. Give all of that a good mix until it's well combined, and once it's combined, it'll look something like this, looking good. We're going to add in 1 pound of lump crab meat. You can also use jumbo lump.
Okay, so that's
I'm
the
just
mix.
picking through my lump crab meat as I add it to the bowl. Just to pick out any shells that I may fill. You can just kind of run it through your fingers and you'll fill those hard pieces. Try to get as many as you can out. Once your crab meat's in the bowl, we're going to add in some panko breadcrumbs, about 4 to 5 tablespoons. We're going to give all of that a good mix.
Now, I don't have breadcrumbs, but I do got bread.
Can you make crab
So we're
cake?
finna make some bread.
You absolutely can. This is a great
I'm gonna
crab
just toast
cake
the fuck out this bread right now.
So once your crab mixture is mixed together to look like this, we're gonna grab our egg roll wrappers and take them from the package. One at a time, they're super thin. I'm gonna brush the edges with some water. You can also use an egg or an egg wash, it's totally up to you. And once all of your edges are moistened, we're gonna add a nice amount of that crab filling. This is about 2 to 3 tablespoons. Once your crab mixture is right in the center, we're going to start to fold our egg roll. I'm going to fold the corner first to the other side and just slide it back to tighten up that filling. I'm going to fold in my sides. And once your sides are folded in, we're just going to continue to roll until our egg roll is sealed. And you want to press tight on that opposite corner. There you go. Let's do the rest. This makes between 9 and 10 egg rolls. We're going to go ahead over to a pot with some oil that I've been heating over medium high heat. I'm going to drop our egg rolls in our pot. These are going to fry for about 4 to 5 minutes until they're nice, light, and golden brown. Egg rolls are in. I'm going to do this in 2 batches. And I have a nice big wire fryer spoon, I call it, that helps me to kind of move the egg rolls around and also to get them out of the pan. Here it is right here. I love this thing so much. It makes it so much easier when I'm frying food to get it out of my pot. And I'll be sure to tag this somewhere in the description in case anybody wants to grab one. So our egg rolls are looking good. They're nice and golden brown. Look at these egg rolls. Take them out of your pot, let that oil drain off, and look at this bowl of crab egg rolls. Yep, I'm gonna eat like half of these by myself. So anyway, we're gonna cut one open. I have my cutting board. I have the egg roll. They're a little crispy, so make sure your knife is sharp. We're just gonna cut them on the diagonal because we. Y'all want to make some crab cake egg rolls? I know, I need to. Let's do it. First things first, let's start with 4 tablespoons mayo, 1 tablespoon Dijon mustard, 1 tablespoon Worcestershire, and 1 large egg. We're going to add in 1 teaspoon lemon juice, 1 teaspoon parsley, and 1.5 teaspoon Old Bay seasoning. Give all of that a good mix until it's well combined, and once it's combined, it'll look something like this, looking good. We're going to add in 1 pound of lump crab meat. You can also use jumbo lump. I'm just picking through my lump crab meat as I add it to the bowl, just to pick out any shells that I may feel. And you can just kind of run it through your fingers and you'll feel those hard pieces. Try to get as many as you can out. Once your crab meat's in the bowl, we're going to add in some panko breadcrumbs, about 4 to 5 tablespoons. We're going to give all of that a good mix until it's well combined. I know a lot of people may ask, can you make crab cakes with this? Yes, you absolutely can. This is a great crab cake recipe. So once your crab mixture is mixed together to look like this, we're going to grab our egg roll wrappers and take them from the package. One at a time, they're super thin. I'm going to brush the edges with some water. You can also use an egg or an egg wash. It's totally up to you. And once all of your edges are moistened, we're going to add a nice amount of that crab filling. This is about 2 to 3 tablespoons. Once your crab mixture is right in the center, we're going to start to fold our egg. I'm going to fold the corner first to the other side and just slide it back to tighten up that filling. I'm going to fold in my sides.
Oh yeah, let me get that.
And once your sides are open, we're just going to continue to roll until our egg is sealed. You want to press tight on that opposite corner. There you go. Let's do the rest. This makes between 9 and 10 egg rolls. We're going to go ahead over to a pot with some oil that I've used on a medium high heat. And we're going to start to drop our egg rolls in our pot. These are going to fry for about 4 to 5 minutes till they're nice, light, and golden brown. Egg rolls are in. I'm going to keep them in 2 batches. And I have a nice wire spoon, I call it, that helps me to kind of move the
Yeah, my toast almost done.
Here it is right here. I love this thing so much. It makes it so much easier when I'm frying food to get out of my pot. And I'll be sure to tag this somewhere in the description in case anybody wants to grab one. So our egg rolls are looking good. They're nice and golden brown. Look at these egg rolls. Take them out of your pot, let that oil drain off, and look at this bowl of crab egg rolls. Yeah, I'm gonna eat like half of these by myself. So anyway, we're gonna cut one open, have my cutting board, and have the egg roll. They're a little crispy, so make sure your knife is sharp.
Speed this up. I'm ready to eat.
Y'all want to make some crab cake egg rolls? I know, I do too. Let's do it. First things first, let's
Some ice in here. See if I could cool it
it
down a little, you know? Because it's fish or seafood, so they're not going to stay hot that long. That's one thing I do know. It don't take long to cook, and it don't take long to cool down or thaw out.
Something like this. We're going to add in 1 pound of lump crab meat. You can also use jumbo lump. I'm just picking through my lump crab meat as I add it to the bowl, just to pick out any shells that I may feel. And you can just kind of run it through your fingers, and you'll feel those hard pieces. Try to get as many as you can out. Once your crab meat's in the bowl, we're going to add in some pancake bread crumbs, 4 to 5 tablespoons. We're going to give all that a good mix until it's well combined. I know a lot of people may ask, can you make crab cakes with this? Yes, you absolutely can.
Okay. Me, I just put in the mustard.
So once your
First, the only thing I put in so far, and I'm going to throw some broccoli.
egg roll wrappers and take them from the package. One at a time, they're super thin.
I'm trying whatever they did.
Edges with some water. You can also use an egg or an egg wash. It's totally up to you. And once all of your edges are moistened, we're going to add a nice amount of that crab fillet. This is about 3 tablespoons.
Got that in there.
Once your crab mixture is right in the center, we're going to start to fold our egg roll. I'm going to fold the corner first to the other side and just slide it down.
Bread is about toasted.
I'm going to fold in my sides.
All right, what's next?
And once your side...
Cream cheese. Cream cheese, and I gotta cut up that onion. Like that lady said, take none, waste none. Everything going in this motherfucker. Alright. Add all them crumbs that fell out at the bottom. And these things are hot. I'm gonna go ahead and move that oil off of them. Leave the bread there for a second, let it cool down. And I'm gonna get off the rest of this cream cheese. Everything's gonna be utilized, so. I don't know how to think to get everything.
I recently uploaded.
This is the appetizer she told you not.
Y'all want to make some crab cake egg rolls? I know, I do too. Let's do it. First things first, let's start with 4 tablespoons mayo, 1 tablespoon Dijon mustard, 1 tablespoon Worcestershire, and 1 large egg. We're going to add in 1 teaspoon lemon juice, 1 teaspoon parsley, and 1.5 teaspoon Old Bay seasoning. Give all of that a good mix until it's well combined, and once it's combined, it'll look something like this, looking good. We're going to add in 1 pound of lump crab meat. You can also use jumbo lump. I'm just picking through my lump crab meat as I add it to the bowl, just to pick out any shells that I may find. You can just kind of run it through your fingers.
I think I actually have Old Bay seasoning, I'm not sure. I should have. I've never been fond of it, to be honest. Should have had some.
I know a lot of people make crab cakes with this dish. Absolutely can't.
Nope.
So once your
package. One at a time, they're super thin. I'm gonna brush the edges with some water. You can also use an egg or an
I need
egg
to
wash.
chop up that onion. That's number one.
And once all of your edges are
Number two.
moistened, we're gonna add a nice amount of that crab filling. This is about
and break up this bread.
3 tablespoons. Once your crab mixture is right in the center, we're gonna start to fold our egg roll.
Made breadcrumbs, you feel me? Homemade breadcrumbs.
Tighten up that filling. I'm gonna fold in my sides. And once your sides are folded in, we're just gonna continue to roll until our egg roll is sealed. And you wanna press tight on that opposite corner. There you go. Let's do the rest. This makes between 9 and 10 egg rolls. We're gonna go.
I don't know how many we're gonna make out of this, but let's see.
And we're gonna start to dry our egg rolls.
Oh yeah, they say crack an egg, right?
These are gonna fry for about a nice amount and go breadcrumbs about bowl just to pick out any shells that I may feel. And you can just kind of run it through your fingers and y'all want to make some crab cake egg rolls? I know, I do too. Let's do it. First things first, let's start with 4 tablespoons mayo, 1 tablespoon mustard, 1 tablespoon Worcestershire.
While she talk, I'm gonna cut up a thing.
We're gonna add in 1 teaspoon lemon juice, 1 teaspoon parsley, and 1.5 teaspoon Old Bay seasoning. Give all of that a good mix until it's well. Mayo, 1 tablespoon Dijon mustard, 1 tablespoon Worcestershire, and 1 large egg. We're gonna add in 1 teaspoon lemon juice, 1 teaspoon parsley, and 1.5 teaspoon Old Bay seasoning. Give all of that a good mix until it's well combined. Y'all want to make some crab cake egg rolls? Let's do it. First things first, let's start with 4 tablespoons mayo, 1 tablespoon Dijon mustard, 1 tablespoon Worcestershire, and 1 large egg. We're gonna add in 1 teaspoon lemon juice, 1 teaspoon parsley, and 1.5 teaspoon Old Bay seasoning. Give all of that a good mix until it's well combined. And once it's combined, it'll look something like this, looking good. We're gonna add in 1 pound of lump crab meat and also the jumbo lump. I'm just picking through my lump crab meat as I add it to the bowl, just to pick out any shells that I may feel. You can just kind of run it through your fingers and you'll feel those hard pieces. Try to get as many as you can out. Once your crab meat's in the bowl, we're going to add in some panko breadcrumbs, about 4 to 5 tablespoons. We're going to give all of that a good mix until it's well combined. I know a lot of people may ask, can you make crab cake with this? Yes, you absolutely can. It's a great crab cake recipe. So once your crab mixture is mixed together like this, we're going to grab our egg roll wrappers and take them from the package. One at a time, super thin. I'm gonna brush the edges with some water. You can also use an egg or an egg wash. It's totally up to you. And once all of your edges are moistened, we're gonna add a nice amount of that crab filling. This is about 2 to 3 tablespoons. Once your crab mixture is right, we're gonna start to fold our egg roll. I'm gonna fold the corner first to the other side and just slide it back to top. Y'all want to make some crab cake egg rolls? I know, I do too. Let's do it. First things first, let's start with 4 tablespoons mayo, 1 tablespoon Dijon mustard, 1 tablespoon Worcestershire, and 1 large egg. We're going to add in 1 teaspoon lemon juice, 1 teaspoon parsley, and 1.5 teaspoon Old Bay seasoning. Give all of that a good mix until it's well combined, and once it's combined, it'll look something like this, looking good. We're going to add in 1 pound of lump crab meat. You can also use jumbo lump. I'm just picking through my lump crab meat as I add it to the bowl, just to pick out any shells that I may feel. You can just kind of run it through your fingers and you'll feel.
I don't have Dijon mustard, I'm using regular.
As many as you can.
Hopefully I don't throw up the
Once your
taste too
crab meat's
much.
in the bowl, we're going to add in some panko breadcrumbs, about 4 to 5.
I feel like it's a good mix.
We're going to give all of that a good mix until it's well combined. I know a lot of people may ask, can you make crab cakes with this? Yes.
I done made a mess in my kitchen, yo. I just cleaned up my whole kitchen too.
So once your crab mixture is mixed together to look like this, we're going to grab our egg roll wrappers and take them from the package. One at a time, they're super thin. I'm going to brush the edges with some water. You can also use an egg or an egg wash. It's totally up to you. And once all of your edges are moistened, we're going to add a nice
consistency's getting there. I'll tell you that.
This is about 2 to 3 tablespoons. Once your crab mixture is right in the center, we're going to start to fold our egg roll. I'm going to fold the corner first to the other side and just slide it back to tighten up that filling. I'm going to
fold and
No.
I recently uploaded a sushi spring roll video and you guys went crazy, so I wanted to try a deep fried version today. I started with imitation.
Y'all, so look, I stumbled across this random ass food truck. Fool, he said.
you gotta understand what I've been through. When I was in home, music brought me back to life.
Damn it, Wanda.
You don't shoot me, Lee. Inspiration hits when it hits.
Alright, now let's chop up that raw onion. And I think I might add a pepper in some of that.
No cops, no
Just
murders.
cause. Ooh, that consistency is good now. Look at that.
I need you to make a track for me. Something special.
This underrated baseline. And it's hella black.
We gotta bring artillery some real flavor.
You think I'm finna let you and your female cousin go to a house full of blood? Where you from? You should be here. Hey, blood, bring that back. These are life and times of a ride. Life and times of a ride. Survival is life.
A new world opened up, and I'm in the front of it. When I was running with Leon Franklin, I had a front row seat that they changed the game. We know our customers because we are our customers.
Uzi in the stash, dodging the crash. The product of the ghetto, so it built to last. Hard to stay under pressure.
Okay. Raw onion cut.
This music business. How could you let this happen? How was I supposed to stop it? Family comes first. You don't know nothing about sacrifice. You ain't got no business in the rap game.
You understand everything that's happening with these boys right now? I got a tinderbox, and you keep trying to sell me matches. He's my family too. I ain't gonna let anything happen to him.
Hey, where you from? Talking to you. Where you from?
What the hell? Brandy playing a man?
Exactly what you are.
Like he got a
I
mustache.
know these streets just like him.
You don't know this gangster been fight me. If you go down this road, you're gonna get yourself killed. I hope you like slinging tapes in the streets. Ain't anyone but special around here.
I'm putting a habanero pepper and some of these bad boys. Sir, I want to just like here.
After making over 100 matcha recipes, this is one of my favorites. Let me show you how to make it. Every time I share one of my fancy recipes, I get asked if I have so much time for running my own business. Today, I share my secrets. As you know, running a business can be brutally hard, and without a strong team, you'll never be able to.
This egg roll restaurant brings in over $150,000 a month with zero marketing.
We've had lines up to half a mile long.
But starting a food business is expensive, right?
I literally launched out of a tent, and my startup cost is around $1,500.
So how did you get people to wait in 5-hour lines without spending a dime on marketing?
The secret was simple. It's just
And is starting a successful restaurant on a shoestring budget actually realistic?
your viewers are getting the first behind the scenes of how my business runs. Nobody's ever seen this before. Not only am I going to show you the secrets to my company, I'm going to also reveal how we outgrew 2 locations in under 2 years.
Well, let's get started. Wow. You know, it's easy to notice this because it's all yellow. You must be Daphne.
I am.
Paul,
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
There's so much to unpack here. Before we get into all the details, tell our audience how all of this began.
So it began in 2022, right after COVID. I had this idea. Had a restaurant before and a food truck.
Okay.
And
This began.
so it began in 2022,
Oh.
right after COVID.
I was about to say that.
I had this
That's
idea.
not
Had a
bad.
restaurant before and a food truck,
Okay.
and I thought of egg rolls. But
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Average Guys Gourmet. I'm Tony Regan, and this time around, I'm doing another cool little egg roll appetizer. I'm doing a crab rangoon egg roll. This thing is great, so let's just go ahead and get started and jump right into this one.
Alright, got my pepper chop. Put that to the side, wash off my fingers. This is hot. That's going in
The
a
crab
select
rangoon
few.
egg roll is actually a really simple recipe. For this, I'm going to start by dicing up my green onion, and then also dicing up a couple of cloves of garlic here. I'm going to go ahead and add my cream cheese. My crab meat.
Alright.
And my lemon juice. I'm going to go ahead and mix this all together.
I think we're ready for the same thing, brother. I need an egg wash.
Once it's all mixed together, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take about a heaping tablespoon of this and put it right in the middle of my egg roll. And then to wrap it, I'm just going to roll it, fold the sides in. I'm going to go ahead and take a brush with a little bit of water and brush it on there, and then finish rolling it.
Oh yeah, that's good.
And there you go. My egg roll's ready to fry. Now I'm using a fryer. I've got my heat set
And
to
he
about
just showed me how to do it
350
too,
degrees.
so
You can do
I gotta
this on your
rewind that.
stovetop in a pan.
That's the part we up to now.
And you want that heat on a nice medium-high heat. And that's it. Our crab rangoons are done after a couple minutes in the fryer. They came out awesome. Just check out
Man, he
that
did that
golden
shit
brown
fast.
color. They're nice and crispy. But you know, I can't just look at them. I gotta go ahead and give them a taste and just dig right in.
Where's the rag? Where's the rag? Where's the rag?
These things are freaking awesome. Use whatever your favorite dipping sauce is. Personally, I love a good sweet and sour, but whatever you like. And I know you guys will love this. So go ahead and give it a try, and we'll see you next time.
I had fish oil already, so. Okay.
What's going
Do that one more time, brother.
I'm gonna go ahead and mix this all together.
Got our heat on high. And we ready to fry, man.
Now, once it's all mixed together, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take about a heaping tablespoon of this and put it right in the middle of my egg roll.
This
And
is
then
it?
to wrap
The
it,
heck?
I'm just gonna roll it,
Okay.
fold the sides in. I'm gonna go ahead and take a brush with a little bit of water. And
Hold
brush
on,
it up.
nigga. I'm slow. Hold on. I gotta get that egg again.
Now, once it's all mixed together, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take about a heaping tablespoon of this,
Hold on, you
put it right in the middle of my egg roll. And then to wrap it, I'm just gonna roll it, fold the sides in. I'm gonna go ahead and take a brush with a little bit of water
Yeah, water.
and brush it
All
on
right,
there.
we got it.
together.
This is the most
What I'm gonna
important
do
part,
is I'm
y'all.
gonna take about a heaping tablespoon of this,
Keep the
put it
tablespoon.
right in the middle of my egg roll.
He's in the
And
middle.
then to wrap it, I'm just gonna roll it, fold the sides in. I'm gonna go ahead and take a brush with a little bit of water
Golly, he's moving too fast.
right in the middle of my egg roll.
Yeah.
And then to wrap it, I'm just gonna roll it, fold the sides in. I'm gonna go ahead and take a brush with a little bit of water and brush it on there, and then finish rolling it. And there you go. My egg roll's ready to fry. Now I'm using a fryer. I've got my heat set to about 350 degrees. You can do this on your stovetop in a pan. You want about 2 inches of oil, and you want that heat on a nice medium-high heat.
This thing does not look right. But I'm trying though.
And that's it. Our crab rangoons are done after a couple minutes in the fryer. They came out awesome. Just check out that golden brown color. They're nice and crispy. But you know, I can't just look at them. I gotta go ahead and give them a taste and just dig right in. These things are freaking awesome. Use whatever your favorite dipping sauce is. Personally,
I ain't gonna lie.
sweet and sour.
I can roll blunts, but I don't know how to roll these ones.
So go ahead and give it a try, and we'll see you next time.
I'm put less. Golly. Now we gotta look that up. Come on, man. Nobody got time to bullshit with y'all right now, bro. Niggas wanna give you an ad and shit. Rolling egg rolls. That's what we need help with. Nah, shorts only. You know what? Let me do exactly what they got. Rolling spring roll pastry.
Egg roll wrapping.
Come on, lady. The hell? She's showing the damn thing, like.
This is the secret egg roll wrap that will not break the skin. Courtesy of Aunt May May. Putting water on the edges. Aunt May May is a seasoned egg roll wrapper. She's had lots of practice. And we love her for that. Okay, here's the trick.
Okay, to get a tighter seal on the egg roll so you don't break the skin as you roll it, flip the first two of these corners over, pinch the bottom down.
That's the key. Pinch the bottoms.
Pinch the bottoms down on both sides. That's going to seal the ends. Flip that one over like that, and then kind of roll it like a little burrito.
A burrito.
And when you come up with it, it comes up with a nice tight seal all the way around, and the skin's not broken.
Beautiful.
I'm trying, y'all.
Hello, hola, this is Homemade Express Fusion. Today's fusion is how to wrap jumbo egg roll as big as my hand.
That shit is not easy
I will
right
be
there, boy.
using
But we're gonna keep going.
already cooked stuffing because with thick egg roll wrappers like this, they cook really fast when frying. Wash the egg, put light diamond light, and I will brush here. Give you a lot of stuffing. Take the lower corner,
Let's do it like this, fucked up.
fold it like that, and from the side, left and right, like envelope, and you will have this corner here. Just wrap that. And pin it. Not too tight because it's gonna rip.
Can you say it right after the rip, baby? I might just try this one and see how it go. They are not staying together. That's my problem right now.
As you can see here, after you make envelope, pinch in both corners inward
Yeah, we just going in.
and upward away from you.
We just going in. I ain't got time for it.
Side to prevent the filling from falling out in the frying. Then roll it smoothly until top triangle attached through the egg roll. Put the filling in the center of
It's going better for me this way, baby. I'm gonna lie.
to make the egg roll jumbo and giant.
Yeah, I ain't put my hand in there. Got one done.
It looks like rolling.
Mine ain't gonna come out looking the best. I'm gonna tell you that right now. My first time, and I'm doing it with no like real help besides watching what I'm seeing.
We are experimenting, placing them after frying.
Turn that fire down.
In oven about
Not bad though.
365 degrees.
Yeah, I ain't mad at it. I'm gonna eat it. You know?
It turned out great. I am enjoying the jumbo egg roll with sriracha sauce. Adding Tabasco together. Sriracha itself is widely popular, but when you put the Tabasco sauce, oh, it's awesome. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
These are the cutest pair of everyday sneakers. These are by Nike. Look at how freaking cute this color is. It's like the prettiest soft peachy pink. They're super lightweight and really supportive. They've got that soft, cushioned insole feel on the inside. I love all the little details and the shape, and I'll link them below if you want to grab a pair.
Just snap a photo and list in minutes. Easy, right? Once it sells, the buyer covers shipping, so there's no cost for you. And with zero selling fees, you keep everything you earn. With millions of users and low cost for your buyers, it's easy to start selling and earning. Less clutter, more cash. Download Vinted and list your first item today.
I do not want to do this one by one right now.
And we're making vegetable egg rolls. They're also known as spring rolls, but my mom has always called them egg rolls. This is, in fact, my mom's famous Chinese egg roll recipe, which I learned from her. These egg rolls are so incredibly light and crispy, super, super crispy. The filling is delicate and full of vegetables like bamboo shoots, Chinese black mushrooms, bean sprouts, cabbage, and carrots. And of all recipes I've ever made, this is by far one of the most popular. All right, let's start with cabbage. I'm using Napa cabbage, but you can use regular cabbage, whatever you'd like. If you're using Napa cabbage, go ahead and cut it down the middle, just like this, and go ahead and start shredding. You can also do this in the food processor, but you know what? I found it's just easier to shred them with a knife than to use a food processor. For the carrots, julienne them with a knife or a food processor, or you can buy already pre-cut, matchstick cut carrots. Or you can use my favorite way with this $5 OXO julienne tool, which does it very, very quickly. I use a fork to anchor down the carrot, and look how thin and beautiful these julienne slices are. Just cut down the length just a bit. These are canned bamboo shoots. You'll find them in the Asian aisle. I've drained them, and I'm just going to run my knife through them just to make them similar shape and size as the carrots. Now for the mushrooms. You can use fresh shiitake mushrooms if you like, or really any type of mushrooms you want, but these are dried Chinese mushroom. They come in dried form, just like this, and you rehydrate them by soaking them in water. Add incredible flavors, a savory, deep mushroom flavor that you really can't get with just fresh mushrooms, so that's why I love using dried Chinese mushrooms. Cut off and discard the tough stem and chop up the cap. These are bean sprouts. There's a tail and there's a head, and what you want to do is pinch off and discard the tails, which is really the root, and keep the rest of it. When I was little, my mom used to make me do this all the time. It was so incredibly tedious. So you know what? I'm sorry, Mom. I'm not going to do it.
Still cooking, bro.
Just throwing it all in. Heat up a wok or
Ain't
a
got no
large
choice,
saute
man.
pan, and add in your ginger, garlic, and green onion. Keep your heat on low. You don't want to burn these aromatics. Add in the vegetables, everything but the bean sprouts. Add the bean sprouts in later because you want them to stay crispy and crunchy. Stir fry, and now when it's almost towards the end of the stir fry, add in your bean sprouts. Season with soy sauce. Here's a secret tip. Once you're done with the stir fry, lay everything, all the vegetables out on a baking sheet. This cools down the filling very quickly. The reason why this is important is because if you try to use steaming hot filling to wrap with, it'll make the skin of the egg roll really soggy. Also, another tip, prop up the baking sheet so that any extra oil or sauce or juices collects at the bottom, and you can throw that away, discard that, any extra liquid.
Not back high. I'm like, why ain't cooking?
Again, from being soggy. Mix cool water with cornstarch to make a slurry. This is sort of your glue. You can also use an egg wash if you want, but I like using cornstarch and water. This is my very favorite brand of egg roll wrappers or spring roll shells. You get these at the Asian market. You'll find them in the frozen section, and you'll defrost them in the refrigerator overnight, or just leave them out on your counter for about 45 minutes. They're incredibly thin and very, very light, and they crisp up like crazy. The wrappers that you find at regular supermarkets that are not frozen, that are usually near the tofu and the vegetable aisle, I don't like those at all. They're too thick, they bubble up, and they're just too doughy. So I always buy these wrappers. Another good brand that I also buy is called Spring Hill. Tip, keep them wrapped up in plastic wrap or a damp paper towel because they will dry out very easily and it's very hard to roll. Make sure your work surface is dry and clean. That's also very important. Lay down your wrapper in a diamond shape. Add about a heaping tablespoon of filling. You don't want to add too much because it'll burst if you add too much filling. Roll them up super, super tight. Put your finger right there to make a fold, a nice hospital corner fold. And again on the other side, and roll all the way up. Now, this is what you do not want to do. Do you see how it looks a little wide there, and there's basically an opening? Well, oil can seep in it. Make sure egg rolls very oily. So you want to make sure that you're folding them so that there's no air bubbles, no pockets, and no holes. Paint the remaining corners with the cornstarch slurry and roll all the way up. And pulling back, tugging back just a bit every time, just so that you've got a very tight roll, and that is it. Okay, I'll show you again. Step one is to wipe down your surface, lay down the egg roll wrapper in a diamond shape, and add just about a heaping tablespoon of filling into this corner, bottom corner right here. Roll up tightly, roll up that corner, and tug back just a bit just to make sure it's tight. Use your finger to pinch, fold over, pinch, fold over, and roll the rest of the way up. Paint the two corners with the cornstarch slurry. I'll show you what it looks like. It should look tight, small, maybe about 1.25 inches in diameter, and no visible holes. Lay them flat on a baking sheet. Make sure you cover it with a damp towel, a very, very damp towel, or plastic wrap to prevent them from drying. Here's another tip. If you like to freeze them just like this, or just make sure that they are all on a single layer. Try not to have them touch. Freeze them first, and then once they are frozen, you can gather them up and put them in a freezer bag. If you try to squish them too tight or have them overlapping while in the freezer, they'll just freeze in a giant clump, and then you won't be able to get them apart. And to cook them frozen, all you have to do is put them directly frozen into the hot oil. Just be very careful. You don't need to defrost them. Okay, back to the fresh egg rolls. I've got some hot oil, and I've got a baking sheet with a rack to drain them, and I'm gonna make sure that the oil is hot enough. Here's the tip that I learned from my mom. Take a uncoated chopstick or a wooden spoon, the handle of a wooden spoon, and place it in the oil. I promise you're not going to damage your chopstick or wooden spoon. Place it into the oil, and if you see no bubbles, it's not quite ready yet. When you do see bubbles, that's when your oil is hot enough to fry. It's called the ancient Chinese thermometer. You can see here that it's not quite ready yet. Okay, a couple minutes later, you can see bubbles coming out. It's ready. Slide in the egg rolls very carefully. Make sure you don't splatter yourself. And just fry until brown. Remember, the filling is already cooked inside. We stir-fried that earlier. So really, all you're doing is browning the outside. And what I also wanted to tell you how my dad likes to enjoy the egg rolls. You take one bite from the egg roll and pour in a little bit of Chinese black vinegar, or if you don't have Chinese black vinegar, just a little bit of balsamic vinegar, and the sweet, tangy sharpness of the vinegar, oh, it's perfect for Chinese egg rolls. For the full recipe, or if you have any questions at all, head over to steamykitchen.com/121. For more easy Asian recipes, head over to steamykitchen.com, or pick up a copy of my brand new cookbook called Steamy Kitchen's Healthy Asian Favorites. Thanks so much
It
for
says I got
watching.
50
If you want to
right
get more
here, but
updates of when I release new
I ain't
recipe
trying to make
videos,
a
make
lot
sure you
now.
subscribe to my YouTube channel.
I mean, we done with this now. We don't need that. Right? We don't need that. Okay. We're gonna just open these bad boys up right here. Scoop of this. Pop that down right there. Do two of y'all at once. Pop you down right here. I gotta take these out first before they burn. Try to do like 4 at a time, please. Okay, now it's getting down to the nitty gritty. I got like 6, 9, maybe 4 left. So these cup is about to go on every last one of these ones right here. Come on, man, I hate that. Alright. Okay. Like one of the last scoops right here. Might as well just do all of them at once. I can just pop them in there. Last one I'm going to do with my hand. Got me from the top. Oh shit. Whole thing's going. Put this somewhere. Wait, don't do that shit with my hand. What's that? I have the little thing to do it with, but right now we ain't crunched it. Just gonna do what you can. Yep, YouTube world is my food. Don't worry about it. y'all motherfuckers be home licking y'all fingers, and it'll be for somebody else. Nasty motherfucker. That boy, oh. Not done. Go ahead and done now. Okay. Now for the last of the Mohicans. Okay. You get pepper. This bitch gonna be hot. I ain't gonna lie. You get pepper. You get pepper. You get pepper. Alright. Let me roll at least one of these bad boys up. When you wet it, oh, okay, they start to break these butt. I'm gonna lie. Make you roll it way quicker, easier. I was close. I ain't gonna lie, I was close. Come on, man. I'm throwing you in there because I'm ready to eat. I ain't gonna lie. I'm just ready to eat, y'all. You ain't gonna listen either. All the hot ones, I'm gonna put them separate so I know. You about to get double wrapped, homie. I ain't gonna lie. If I was double wrapping all of these, it all would have came out fire. That's it. Damn it. I went in backwards. There you go. How about? Now it's time to clean. Hey. Got all of them done. I don't know how much I made, but I'm pretty sure I made about 20. Close. Really close to 20, if not. Raw onion. They all got raw onion. We got the peppers and onion in there, sauteed, of course. So should be pretty good. I'm gonna try one. Show y'all how they looking. How they taste, not how they looking. Turn this off. That's good. What's up, y'all? Alright. See how they taste. Go ahead and try it with the sauce I got. Sweet dot. I'll try one of the good looking ones since we're on YouTube. Probably ain't the best looking one. This one's real hot. Okay, back to trying this. I kind of want to try a hot one, like a spicy one. Let's do this one. Got an egg roll, mini egg roll. Yeah, I know, don't look the best, but it's cool. Oh, this is fresh, this ain't even open yet. Alright, let's go. Get a good amount on that. Golly, it's still pouring. That's good. It tastes like I ordered it out. It's better than crab ragoon. Eli ragoon. Come on, man. Get with it. Act like you know. If you don't, you don't. You're too slow. You know. Big dope from the bowl, baby. That's good. With that sauce? Oh, man. Oh, man. That's it, folks. See y'all next time. Got the spicy one, the regular degulas, the sweet chili, or thigh. Yeah, sweet chili. I ain't got